Hi guys, in this video I'm going to share with you what does it take to be a successful trader who gets profits consistently from the financial markets, whether it's on options, forex, stocks or even futures. When I travel to teach on trading in countries like Singapore, Malaysia, Vietnam, Thailand and even Indonesia, during my training, when I share my results, my trading profits to my attendees, at the end of my training, a lot of people always come up to me and ask me, what does it take to be a successful trader who gets consistent profits from the financial markets? So this video is to address that. Basically, I'm going to share with you the three main core principles successful traders have to enable them to get consistent profits from the financial markets. Okay, the first number one principle is method. And what do I mean by this? The method of analysis. Okay, the core principle that successful traders have is that in terms of method, it could be fundamental analysis, whereby people follow news or numbers, calculate numbers. That's fundamental analysis. Technical analysis is whereby people look at charts, okay, look at the price movement and they trade the markets, right? So here's the thing, the core principle is not about the fundamental analysis or the technical analysis. The core principles that successful traders have in place in terms of method is that they are able to ensure, okay, they have a high degree of accuracy for their method of analysis, regardless of whether it's fundamental analysis, technical analysis or hybrid mix of both, right? So the core principle that you need to have in order to be successful in trading is to make sure that in your method of analysis you have a high degree of accuracy. That brings us to the core principle number 2. Okay, core principle number 2. But before I forget, I actually have a training for you. Click on the link somewhere here. Okay, I have a training for you whereby I share more in depth on the core principles of successful traders. Okay, check it out. If this is sound interesting to you, then you may want to check it out. Okay, let's go back to this training. Second one is what we call risk or money management. Okay, risk or money management. What do I mean by this? What I mean is they have a risk or money management strategy in place. And what's that strategy all about? It basically ensures the function of or the techniques, sub-principles of two main things. Okay, number one is they have stop loss in place to ensure they limit their losses. Okay, they have stop loss in place to ensure that they limit their losses when they are wrong. Because even though it's at the method of analysis, even though it's at a high degree of accuracy, they can still be wrong. So they have a strategy or technique in place so that if they are wrong, they will limit their losses with their stop loss, cut loss in place. Okay, so I want you to know that one thing. Okay, before you even get in, you got to ask yourself this question. Okay, to put your stop loss, right? A lot of people ask me, you know, where should you put your stop loss? So you put your stop loss where? You ask yourself this question: what if I'm wrong? At what price level I'm considered wrong? So whatever price level you're considered wrong, that will be your stop loss. The next thing that you need to have, okay, that of course there's a lot of other things. Okay, I'm just giving you the main core principles. Okay, so if you want to go more in depth on all the principles, like I said earlier, I have a training for you. You may want to check it out, okay, through the link somewhere here. So let's go to the next one. Apart from limit their losses when they are wrong, they make sure they have a profit target strategy in place so that it ensures that they maximize profits. Okay, successful traders, apart from limiting their losses when they are wrong, they make sure that they maximize their profits when they are right. They maximize their profit when they are winning, right? So they make sure they can get as much profits as possible. Then the third one is the mind, the psychology. And a lot of people may think, you know, what does it have to do with trading? Because if I have the method of analysis correct at a high degree of accuracy, if I'm going to have stop loss in place to limit my losses, if I'm going to have profit target to maximize my profit, then I will be successful. I do not have to have a strong mindset or a strong psychology for trading, which is not true. Why I say that is because All these are just steps. Okay, if you do not believe in the steps, will you follow through? Answer most likely is no. Let me give you an example. Does everyone know the steps to be fit and healthy? Okay, the steps to be fit and healthy is to eat right, exercise regularly, sleep and rest well. Okay, these are the 3 steps to be fit and healthy. But is everyone fit and healthy? Answer is no. But does everyone knows the steps to be fit and healthy? Answer is yes. And because of that, it applies to trading as well, right? It applies to trading because of the mindset. Okay, because people don't believe in getting fit and healthy, and that's why they don't do the steps, right? So same thing here. If you do not believe, then will you go through and do all this? Answer is no, right? So mindset is also very, very important. Okay, I want you to imagine a 3-legged stool. Okay, I'm going to draw a 3-legged stool. A 3-legged stool, let's say the first one is method. Okay, the second one is money. Okay, money. And the third one is the mind, right? We call it the 3M, right? Method, money, mind. Here's the thing. A 3-legged stool, for us to sit on a 3-legged stool firmly, okay, each leg must be there. Make sense? Right? But what if I take one leg away? Will it be stable for us to sit? Answer is no. Each one of the leg is as important as the other. Okay, and these are the core principles in place for successful traders that enable them to be getting profits consistently from the financial markets with all this in place. And before I forget, like I said earlier, I have a training for you. Click on the link somewhere to check it out, where I go more in depth on the method, the core principles of method, risk management, mindset, psychology. If you find it helpful, you may want to check it out. I'll end here, and I hope I address the question that you may have, which is what does it take for successful traders to be getting consistent profits from the financial markets. I hope this video is helpful to you and this training is helpful to you, and I'll see you in my next video.